Hello friends, it's Deborah Palmer coming to you from the banks of the Snake River in the downtown area of Idaho Falls, Idaho, where we live. I want to pan around here and give you a shot of a couple of things if I can, and the light's going to change, so it may not be very good. Right over this direction is an overpass, and that's where we stood and watched the fireworks. It is the Melaleuca Freedom Celebration, and it is ranked as the second in the top 10 best firework displays on the 4th of July. Also here in the background is an island out there in the middle of, you see it there behind me, it's called Kiefer's Island. And just before the fireworks started, 3 men tried to swim over to Kiefer's Island to watch the display, and 2 men made it. The fireworks were delayed for an hour while search and rescue tried to locate the 3rd man. And finally at 11 o'clock, which was an hour after the fireworks were supposed to start, they suspended the search and we enjoyed the fireworks display. There were very few, I think, in the crowd that understood what the delay was all about. Usually it's because they're up higher, there's some winds, and so they have to wait for the winds to die down before they can start. But this year, somebody was lost. And so those of us that had gotten word of the incident kind of had a little different experience as we watched those fireworks, knowing that there was a family among us that was in a lot of pain. So I wanted to share that little story with you. Another story that I wanted to share with you came to me at church today. And at the first Sunday of every month in our church, we have what we call a testimony meeting. And the room is open to anyone who would like to get up and share their testimony. And one man stood and he talked about the parable of the Sea of Galilee and the Black Sea. The Dead Sea. Thanks, Tony. My husband, Tony. He's here supporting me, making my videos. Hi, Tony. So the Dead Sea and the Sea of Galilee, and what the difference is. And he says, you know, the only difference between those 2 locations, and one, the Dead Sea, nothing grows around it, nothing's green. And then the Sea of Galilee is where Jesus did a lot of his teachings, and it's green and lush and beautiful. And the only difference between these 2 bodies of water is one gives and one takes. The Dead Sea does not have an outlet. So it takes all the water and it keeps it. The Sea of Galilee takes water and it gives water. And so how can we use that parable in our lives and in our businesses? We need to be giving, and we will flourish. Oh, Tony wants to chime in. I like this. Okay, what were you saying?
I'm just coaching her.
Yeah, I like it.
What we need to do is we need to give value. We tend to flourish when we share a part of ourselves with those around us. And it makes a huge difference. And that's what we need to do, is we need to make sure that we're providing value to our families, to our acquaintances, our friends, and to those who we work with. And it's important that we share what we learn and our knowledge with those who can use that knowledge for their benefit and for their businesses. That's all I have.
I thought it was brilliant. Thanks, friends. Until next time.